What's up, guys? Andrew here from IGN. We're watching is it the Master Snowflake fight, or what is his actual name?
His name is Tinder Snowflake, for short. His actual name is much longer, as you'll see in just a moment.
All right, so we're seeing the Tinder Snowflake fight from the end of the How Marcus Saved Mercenary Day DLC. This is the third Headhunter pack for Borderlands 2. And this is another one of the theme boss fights. This guy's already terrifying.
Yeah, well, he just had to put on his special hat, and now he's going to come burrowing up through the ice lake that you're on and introduce himself.
Oh, and sorry, speaking of introducing himself, I didn't even give you a proper intro. This is Josh Jeffcoat from Gearboxes with me here.
Hey, everybody.
And oh my god, yeah, he is really hardcore. He's bringing some of his Snowflake buddies who we saw earlier in this content.
So yeah, this boss actually is built completely from scratch, all brand new behaviors and stuff. He does a lot of things that have never been seen in Borderlands before. But some of the simple stuff, he got some nice frosty breath going on there. That actually hurts pretty bad. He can melt himself down into the lake and then come uppercut out of that and hit you if you would quit jumping to dodge the attack every time.
He's really fast. He's
oh yeah, he's
these bigger boss fights. You kind of have to go slow and methodically.
Yeah.
Like this is really intense.
Yeah.
He's summoning these extra.
Yeah, he actually he can dig snowballs out of himself and throw them at you, and they have a chance to spawn into a baby snowman. Then we can throw the candy canes, and those will explode into candy shards that hurt you. He's got a couple of fun little things that he'll do here.
Yeah, he's not messing around.
Yeah, this fight actually can get pretty hard, but we have all those little snowmen are there for you to second wind off of. So
I mean, you guys have always been really good about that during these fights, making sure there's something else that you can res from.
Yeah. One of the other things that we did in this fight that we've never really done before is we actually focused on facial expressions, and we actually built a lot of different facial expressions for him during the fight, but because he's this really over-the-top animated character, so we really wanted to kind of push personality with that. And then that actually plays into the custom heads that you get after you defeat him. So we actually, every character that you play as, whenever you get a head from him, has a unique face.
That's really cool. Yeah, you can see kind of the range of emotions here. We saw him really happy already. We saw him super angry looking. Ooh. Oh man.
So yeah, he actually has a wreath on his back that works like a lasso, and he throws it. It gets pulled with Christmas lights. So, but if it hits you, he pulls you back into him like that, and then he'll try to do frosty breath right on your face.
Oh man.
So
yeah, that was super intense. I would say that's even more intense than the previous two.
It's pretty good. We spent a lot of time on this guy.
Now we're seeing.
But yeah, once you take off his magical hat, he melts back into the lake and then is gone.
And awesome. And then you'll of course, as with all the Headhunter packs, you get your custom head, custom skin.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, it's these are always really fun. So it's really cool to see how you guys mix it up each time.
Yeah. And we do have one last surprise here right before the mission gets turned in. If you want to go, because Marcus, you helped Marcus get his train back into town, and as he told you at the beginning, it was a gun shipment. So we'd be really mean if we made the player do all this work with a train that was a gun shipment without giving you any guns from it.
Especially on Christmas.
Especially on Christmas, and because it's Mercenary Day.
Oh,
but because it's Mercenary Day, Marcus, his heart grows a size or two and decides he's going to be nice and he's going to let you open the gun shipment.
Oh my god.
And it is absolutely full of really awesome loot.
Awesome.
And every time you come back and you rerun the boss fight, you get to reopen the gun shipment.
Awesome. And like with the other boss fights, it gets a little more intense each time you revisit, correct? Like adding in new
yeah, now the runnable version, if you actually look very carefully, the names change for the runnable versions of all of the Headhunter pack fights, just as a clue for you that this is a little bit different. The Mr. Tinder Snowflake's name gets significantly longer in the runnable version. But it's a much harder fight then, and there's fewer ads, so it's harder for you to second win and that sort of thing.
Awesome. Well, cool. Here, we'll turn the mission and get our head and skin. Josh, I appreciate you taking the time once again to walk us through another one of these fights.
Absolutely.
And for all your Borderlands 2 needs, keep coming back to IGN.